What if the world we know is not as real as it seems? What if Earth is simply a simulation, a complex program running in some unimaginable supercomputer? These questions have fascinated scientists, philosophers, and thinkers for years. Today, we'll explore the mind-bending concept of Earth as a simulation and ponder the implications it may have on our understanding of reality. Imagine this. You wake up one day to find out that everything you once knew was nothing but a carefully crafted illusion. The colors, the sounds, the smells, all just lines of code in a vast digital landscape. This may sound like a plot straight out of a science fiction novel, but some theories suggest that our existence could indeed be a simulation. One of the most well-known arguments for the simulation hypothesis comes from philosopher Nick Bostrom. He proposed the idea that if advanced civilizations are capable of creating highly complex simulations, then it is likely that we are living in one. In this scenario, our reality is no more than a simulation created by a higher intelligence for reasons unknown to us. But how can we tell if we are living in a simulation? Some scientists suggest looking for glitches in the matrix, moments where the simulation breaks down and reveals its true nature. While this may sound far-fetched, there have been instances where unexplainable events have left experts scratching their heads. Take the case of the mysterious Mandela effect. This phenomenon describes collective false memories shared by a large group of people. For example, many remember the popular children's book series as the Berenstain Bears, when in reality it is spelled the Berenstain Bears. Could these discrepancies be evidence of a glitch in the simulation, a small crack in the facade of our reality? As we ponder these questions, let's consider the implications of living in a simulated world. If everything we know is a product of code, what does it say about our sense of self, our consciousness, our free will? Are we merely puppets in a grand cosmic play, or do we still hold the power to shape our destinies? Perhaps the most unsettling thought is the idea that our reality could be switched off at any moment. Just like a computer program that can be shut down with the click of a button, our existence may be fragile and transient. It's a sobering reminder of the impermanence of all things, urging us to appreciate the fleeting moments of beauty and connection that make life worth living. But amidst these existential questions, there is also a sense of wonder and awe. If Earth is indeed a simulation, then who or what is behind it? What purpose does our simulated world serve, and what lessons are we meant to learn from it? Perhaps the very act of questioning our reality is part of the simulation itself, a way for us to explore the depths of our own consciousness and existence. In the end, whether Earth is a simulation or not may be a question we never truly answer. But the journey of exploration, the act of seeking truth and understanding, is a noble pursuit in itself. As we navigate the complexities of our world, let us remember to stay curious, stay open-minded, and always be willing to question the nature of our reality. Thank you for joining me on this reflective journey into the possibility of Earth as a simulation. As we continue to unravel the mysteries of the universe, may we find solace in the beauty of the unknown, the wonder of the unexplored, and the endless possibilities that lie ahead. Until next time, stay curious, stay thoughtful, and never stop seeking the truth. What if the reality we perceive is just a complex simulation? A simulation so intricate that we are unable to distinguish it from true existence. In today's podcast, we will delve into the question that has puzzled minds for ages. What if Earth is merely a simulation? Let's imagine a world where the boundaries between reality and simulation are blurred. A world where our perceptions may not be as reliable as we believe. One such instance of this uncertainty can be found in the Mandela effect. Have you ever experienced a moment of confusion when you distinctly remember something occurring differently than it actually did? This phenomenon, named after the collective false memory of Nelson Mandela's death, raises intriguing questions about the reliability of our own memories. Consider the case of the Berenstain Bears. Many people remember the popular children's book series as being spelled with an E at the end, as Berenstain Bears. However, upon closer inspection, the actual spelling is Berenstain. How do we explain this widespread misremembering of a seemingly trivial detail? Could it be a glitch in the simulation, causing our memories to distort reality? As we ponder these mysteries, let's explore the concept of simulation theory. This theory proposes that our reality is a computer-generated simulation, much like a sophisticated video game. The idea may seem far-fetched, but when we consider the rapid advancements in technology and artificial intelligence, it becomes a plausible thought experiment. Imagine walking through a vibrant forest, sunlight filtering through the canopy above, birds chirping in the distance. You reach out to touch a tree trunk, feeling the rough texture beneath your fingertips. But what if this sensory experience is nothing more than a series of ones and zeros, meticulously designed to mimic the sensation of touch? Could it be that our entire existence is a carefully crafted illusion? One thought-provoking example of simulation theory comes from renowned philosopher Nick Bostrom. He posits that if a technologically advanced civilization were capable of creating simulations indistinguishable from reality, then it is probable that we are living in such a simulation. This notion challenges our understanding of what it means to exist, blurring the lines between the tangible and the virtual. Consider the complexity of the human brain, with its billions of interconnected neurons firing in intricate patterns. Could such intricate neural networks be replicated in a simulated environment? If so, then what separates our consciousness from that of a simulated entity? These philosophical quandaries urge us to contemplate the nature of our own existence. Let's shift our focus to the realm of quantum physics, where reality bends and twists in ways that defy conventional logic. In the famous double-slit experiment, particles exhibit both wave-like and particle-like behavior, depending on whether they are observed. This peculiar phenomenon raises fundamental questions about the nature of reality and the role of consciousness in shaping it. Imagine standing in a dimly lit laboratory, observing as particles of light pass through a barrier with two narrow slits. As you watch, the particles create an interference pattern on the screen behind the barrier, behaving as waves rather than distinct particles. This baffling observation challenges our understanding of the fundamental building blocks of reality, hinting at a deeper, more elusive truth. Could it be that our perception of reality is influenced by our observation, much like in the double-slit experiment? If so, then what does that say about the nature of our existence? Perhaps our reality is shaped by the collective consciousness of all sentient beings, molding and shifting like clay in the hands of a sculptor. Let's explore the concept of glitches in the simulation, moments when the fabric of reality appears to warp and distort. One intriguing example of such a glitch can be found in the case of the Mandela effect, where large groups of people share false memories of past events. Could these discrepancies be evidence of a simulation error, a hiccup in the code that governs our reality? Imagine walking down a bustling city street, surrounded by the sights and sounds of urban life. Suddenly, you notice a billboard displaying a logo that you remember distinctly, but with a slight variation. It's as if the world around you has subtly shifted, revealing a glimpse of the underlying simulation. These uncanny moments challenge our perception of reality, inviting us to question the nature of the world we inhabit. As we contemplate the possibility of living in a simulation, let's consider the implications of such a profound realization. If our reality is indeed a simulation, then what does that say about the nature of our existence? Are we merely characters in a grand cosmic game, playing out predetermined roles in a vast virtual world? One thought-provoking perspective on this question comes from the late physicist Stephen Hawking, who once remarked that finding evidence of a simulated reality would not be surprising. In a universe governed by the laws of physics, where mathematical equations dictate the behavior of particles and energy, the idea of a simulated existence is not as far-fetched as it may seem. Imagine peering into the night sky, gazing at the twinkling stars that adorn the velvet canvas above. Each celestial body follows a precise trajectory, moving in harmony with the cosmic dance of the universe. Could it be that our entire reality is but a finely tuned simulation, orchestrated by forces beyond our comprehension? Let's reflect on the intricate beauty of the natural world, from the delicate petals of a blooming flower to the majestic mountains that rise in the distance. Every detail of our environment, every nuance of our sensory experience is a testament to the complexity of the simulation in which we dwell. As we marvel at the wonders of the world around us, let us consider the possibility that our reality is but a mirage, a shimmering illusion crafted by unseen hands. In conclusion, the question of whether Earth is just a simulation remains a tantalizing mystery, a riddle waiting to be unraveled. As we navigate the intricacies of our existence, let us embrace the uncertainty and embrace the beauty of the unknown. For in the vast tapestry of the cosmos, perhaps the greatest truth of all is the wonder of our own existence.